Imagine going back to 1997 and telling someone that an online bookstore would become one of the most valuable companies in history, or telling them a search engine run from a garage would someday dominate information, or that a digital coin created by an unknown person would turn ordinary investors into millionaires. Most people would laugh. Yet that is exactly what happened. Today we're going to explore why so many people missed Amazon, Google, Apple, Nvidia, and Bitcoin, what those opportunities looked like before they became obvious, and why artificial intelligence may represent a similar moment right now. You'll learn how transformational technologies spread, where AI is creating value today, the mistakes most people make, and practical steps you can take to position yourself before the next decade unfolds. One reason people miss opportunities is surprisingly simple. Humans judge the future based on the present. When Amazon started, online shopping looked inconvenient. When Google launched, there were already search engines. When Bitcoin appeared, it looked like internet money for hobbyists. Revolutionary technologies rarely arrive looking revolutionary. They usually arrive looking incomplete, unreliable, and limited. Most people wait until uncertainty disappears. The problem is that by then, much of the upside is already gone. History shows that the greatest rewards often go to those willing to act, while outcomes remain unclear. That pattern repeats again and again, and it may be repeating right now with artificial intelligence. Let's look at Amazon. In 1997, Amazon generated about $148 million in revenue. Critics argued people would never trust credit cards online. Traditional retailers seemed unbeatable. Yet Amazon focused on one thing: growth. Fast forward, and the company became worth trillions. Imagine investing $10,000 during those early years. That investment could have grown into millions. What's important is not the exact return. It's understanding that most people dismissed Amazon because they compared it to existing businesses instead of imagining what it could become. That mental mistake appears whenever a new technology emerges. AI may be experiencing the same skepticism today. Google wasn't the first search engine. Apple didn't invent the smartphone. That surprises many people. The biggest winners often aren't first. They execute better than everyone else. Google organized information more effectively. Apple created a better user experience. AI is following a similar path. Hundreds of companies are competing right now. Some will disappear. A few may become future giants. Investors often waste time trying to predict the exact winner. The more important question is whether the underlying technology itself is changing the world. If the answer is yes, opportunities usually emerge across an entire ecosystem, not just one company. Bitcoin provides another fascinating example. In 2010, someone famously spent 10,000 Bitcoin on 2 pizzas. Today, those coins would be worth an extraordinary amount. Why did people ignore Bitcoin? Because it sounded ridiculous. No government backing, no physical form, no obvious use case. Yet millions eventually adopted it. Whether someone loves or hates Bitcoin misses the point. The lesson is that transformational opportunities often sound unreasonable at first. The greater the disruption, the more resistance it tends to encounter. AI is generating similar reactions. Some call it overhyped, others call it revolutionary. History suggests that tension is worth paying attention to. Unlike many previous technologies, AI is not limited to one industry. Electricity transformed multiple sectors. The internet transformed communication and commerce. AI is transforming knowledge itself. It can write, analyze, design, code, forecast, translate, summarize, and automate decisions. That means nearly every industry can potentially benefit. Healthcare, finance, education, logistics, manufacturing, marketing, and entertainment are all being reshaped. This broad applicability is one reason experts believe AI could generate trillions of dollars in economic value over the coming decade. Few technologies possess that level of reach. That alone should make people pay attention. Research firms estimate AI could add trillions of dollars to global economic output. Companies are investing hundreds of billions into infrastructure, chips, data centers, and software. Major technology firms are racing to build AI capabilities into nearly every product they offer. When that much capital flows into one area, it usually signals something significant. Think of it like a highway being built across an empty landscape. Smart investors don't focus only on the road. They look at everything likely to emerge around it. Gas stations, hotels, restaurants, and entire cities often follow. AI may be creating a similar ecosystem today. During the California gold rush, many miners struggled. Yet businesses selling tools often became wealthy. AI presents a similar dynamic. Not everyone will build the next trillion-dollar AI company, but opportunities exist throughout the ecosystem. Software developers, consultants, educators, content creators, marketers, analysts, and entrepreneurs are all finding ways to use AI to increase productivity and create value. The question isn't whether you'll build the next open AI. The question is whether you can leverage AI to solve problems better, faster, and cheaper than competitors. That is where practical opportunity begins. Imagine running a company that once required 20 employees. AI tools can now assist with writing, graphic design, customer service, coding, research, marketing, scheduling, and data analysis. A solo entrepreneur today can achieve output levels that would have been impossible a decade ago. This changes business economics dramatically. Lower costs mean higher margins, faster execution means greater scalability. Small teams can compete with much larger organizations. For many people, AI isn't just a technology trend. It is becoming a force multiplier that amplifies skills, reduces friction, and unlocks entirely new business models. Many discussions about AI focus on jobs being replaced. A more useful perspective is that jobs are being transformed. Throughout history, technology changed work rather than eliminating work entirely. The people who adapted typically benefited the most. AI literacy may become as important as computer literacy became decades ago. Employees who understand how to use AI effectively can often produce more value than those who don't. That creates a competitive advantage. Instead of asking whether AI will replace you, a better question is whether someone using AI will outperform someone who isn't. Many people think they need advanced programming skills to benefit from AI. That's often untrue. Some of the most valuable skills are surprisingly human. Problem solving, critical thinking, communication, creativity, strategic decision-making. AI can generate answers, but humans still define objectives, evaluate outcomes, and make judgment calls. Think of AI as a powerful calculator for knowledge work. The calculator didn't eliminate mathematicians. It allowed them to work faster and tackle more complex problems. The same principle applies here. People who combine human judgment with AI capability may become exceptionally valuable. Consider a simple framework. There are 3 ways to benefit from AI. First, invest in companies building AI technologies. Second, use AI to become more productive in your career. Third, build businesses that leverage AI to solve problems. These approaches aren't mutually exclusive. Many successful people pursue all 3. The key is participation. Historically, the biggest mistake wasn't choosing the wrong company. It was ignoring the trend entirely. The internet rewarded participants. Mobile technology rewarded participants. Cloud computing rewarded participants. AI may reward participation as well. Standing still often carries hidden risk. Most people will watch from the sidelines. They will wait for certainty. They will assume the technology is overhyped. They will postpone learning because they're busy. Then 5 years pass. Suddenly AI tools become standard. Entire industries change. New leaders emerge. Looking back, the shift appears obvious. This pattern repeats constantly. The majority often recognizes transformational trends only after they become mainstream. That's why opportunity and uncertainty tend to arrive together. If everyone already agreed AI would change everything, much of the advantage would already be gone. This isn't theoretical. Companies are already deploying AI for customer support, forecasting, fraud detection, logistics optimization, software development, marketing campaigns, and product design. Hospitals use AI-assisted diagnostics. Financial institutions use AI-driven risk analysis. Manufacturers use predictive maintenance systems. Retailers use recommendation engines. These aren't future possibilities, they're current realities. What's interesting is that adoption remains relatively early. Many organizations are still experimenting. That creates opportunities for professionals who understand both business problems and AI solutions. Demand often rises fastest when supply of expertise remains limited. If you're wondering where to start, keep it simple. Spend time learning AI tools. Use them daily. Experiment with writing, research, analysis, brainstorming, and automation. Identify repetitive tasks in your work. Ask how AI could improve them. Study industries experiencing rapid adoption. Follow credible experts. Build small projects. The goal isn't becoming an AI scientist overnight. The goal is developing familiarity and practical experience. Small, consistent actions compound. Many successful investors and entrepreneurs didn't begin with perfect knowledge. They began with curiosity and continuous learning. Several mistakes appear repeatedly. Chasing hype without understanding fundamentals. Believing every AI company will succeed. Expecting overnight wealth. Ignoring risk. Refusing to learn because the technology feels intimidating. History teaches that transformational technologies create both winners and losers. The winners usually combine optimism with discipline. They remain curious, adaptable, and willing to learn. They don't assume every prediction will come true. Instead, they focus on positioning themselves where opportunities are most likely to emerge. That mindset often matters more than any single investment decision. Picture a world where AI agents handle scheduling, research, customer interactions, analysis, and operational tasks. Businesses run leaner, products improve faster, personalized education becomes common. Healthcare becomes more predictive. New industries emerge that barely exist today. Some of these developments may happen faster than expected. Others may take longer, but few serious observers believe AI simply disappears. The more important question is where value will be created as these changes unfold. That question may define some of the biggest economic opportunities of the next decade. The lesson isn't that AI guarantees wealth. Amazon didn't guarantee success. Google didn't guarantee success. Bitcoin didn't guarantee success. The lesson is that transformational technologies create windows of opportunity before their impact becomes obvious. Those windows often close once adoption becomes widespread. The people who benefited most from previous revolutions weren't necessarily smarter. They simply paid attention earlier and acted sooner. AI may become one of the defining technologies of our lifetime. Whether you invest, build, learn, or innovate, the important thing is participation. 10 years from now, the biggest regret may not be making a mistake. It may be never getting involved at all. If you found value in this video, subscribe, because we'll continue exploring the technologies, trends, and opportunities shaping the future.